Hi crafters, Karen here, and in today's video it's all about another oh so inspired collaboration hop. In the description box below you will see a playlist link that you can click on to go and see these awesome collaborators' videos and get their take on this month's inspiration piece. Remember, you can also play along by using the hashtag #IwasOhSoInspired. Up on screen is the piece that has inspired us for this month, and what inspired me in particular with this card is the bees. I absolutely love the bees, and I'm going to make a set of 4 hexagon cards, and I will show you how I make one of them. I will be using this woodpile bumblebee painted shapes. There is a set of 4. And I have one left, and it is the beehive with that cute little bee up on top. And at the end of the video, I will share with you the other 3 cards that I made. I'll be using the Be Happy stamp set from Close to My Heart, and I will be using the 2 sentiments there, You're Sweet as Honey and Don't Worry, Be Happy. I'll also be using the hexagon nesting dies to create my card base from Hero Arts, and then I will be using Crafty Al's striped honeycomb stencil. And the ink that I'll be using for the stencil today is Honey by Tailored Expressions, and then my sentiment will be stamped with the VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Now, to create the card base, what you would do is you would take a top fold card, and you want that crease to be on the top, like I just showed. And you'll lay the hexagon or whatever shape that you want to use on top of the card base. And you want a little bit of the top of the die to be off the cardstock, because that will create your crease or your fold. And I will take this off screen and I will run it through my cutting machine. And here is the finished card base, and I'm going to put it on my rotator platform here. This is a great tool to use anytime you're doing any kind of stenciling. And that sticky mat that's on there is that's from the Tim Holtz Sizzix collection, and it's just enough tape that it holds my card base in place while I do my stenciling. So I bring in the stencil, I place it on top of the card base, and you can see that it does rotate. The platform does rotate, and that comes in handy whenever you are stenciling. And here I am just using the honey ink, getting the ink on for through the stencil. And there is the finished card base. And now I'm going to bring in my stamp set, and I'm going to use the Your Sweet as Honey sentiment. And first I'm going to lay the shape, my embellishment, on top of the card base so I can get an idea of where I want to put my sentiment. Now, I decided because of the shape of the hive, I wanted to kind of put my sentiment off to the side, kind of on an angle, because it is arced, and you'll see that in just a minute. So I removed the tape from the inside. That was just to help keep it closed while I was doing my stenciling. And I open it flat, and I place the wood piece on top, and I'm going to ink up my sentiment. And I'm going to maneuver the card to get the right placement of my sentiment. And once I figure out where I want it to stamp, I move that piece out of the way, and then I just go ahead and stamp the sentiment. And then once I have that stamped, I will then bring in my Barely Arts glue, and I will glue that down. Now, because I did the other 3 off screen, I really wasn't sure if the Barely Arts glue was going to hold these wood pieces in place. And let me tell you, after the first card I made off screen, this glue is awesome, and it really does hold these wood pieces in place. It's definitely strong glue, and the wood pieces are not going anywhere. So I was really happy with the end result, knowing that the glue is definitely reliable for pieces like this if you ever decide to use something like that on any of your cards. Now, once I have that in place, I'm going to bring in one of my acrylic blocks and just place that on top to give it a little bit more pressure. And then I remove it, and then that is my finished card. Again, that was super easy, and I just loved how it turned out. And now I'll show you the other 3 cards I made where I made a full set. Now I did 2 with the honeycomb stencils, and then I did 2 with clouds. Now you can see that bottom right one that I'm holding. When I first did that, I'm not sure, I can't remember what I did wrong, but for some reason I trimmed off the 2 points. So it turned it from a hexagon to an octagon. And again, I'm not quite sure what I did there, but I think it's still cute. I mean, it looks adorable, and you know, I will definitely still use it. So, you know, I hope that these cards have inspired you to give this month's inspiration piece a try. And until my next video, friends, I hope your day is a crafty day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you again all real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.